What is happening, everyone? Welcome to the Nerd Informer.
What's going
We
on?
are here. We are live. We are doing something tonight. I don't know. We didn't really plan this far ahead.
Random talks.
Right.
Facts.
I'm kind of in a crappy mood anyway, so I say let's piss some people off.
Yeah. so we're gonna start with what happened 3 years ago. I'm just joking.
There was this time when I had road rage. And
We can't talk about that anymore because we'll get banned.
oh yeah, we're gonna have more band shows, and our Patreon is gonna be bigger than anything because
Yes,
we're not allowed to talk about anything anymore because people are stupid. And I
it's the
hate
perfect podcast that never happened.
Yeah, it's a podcast that never happened because people cry about
great.
everything.
But you can catch it on Patreon.
Yeah, you use assault words on me.
That's exactly it. The fact that they're even banning people for saying things like that, and we didn't even go into detail. We didn't say anyone was wrong.
No. I guess you'll never know what we're talking about because we can't tell you.
That's exactly it.
Except little losers.
We can just give hints. It rhymed with Smovid. But
and that's it. We're done. We got a minute 42 in.
that was SCH. But
And we are banned.
it's weird. It's weird how they do that. And it's only one platform, but
Well, in fairness, we're going to talk about JFK, but we got about 11 minutes of that in. I don't even put the header up of what we're going to talk about anymore because it doesn't matter.
we always get off subject. It's not a bad thing. There's always funnier conversations than the actual information we're giving.
It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, I got to do our stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think the moment's passed.
Might have been. You can still go for it.
Anyway, all right, we're here. Oracle Talk Radio Network. Get it everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Kick. Well, YouTube sometimes. all depends on if we don't get to do the app. Trust me. Find us on the app. It's easier. Then you won't miss it.
And it's on Android and iPhone. So you guys can find us anywhere on Oracle Talk Radio.
All you Apple losers can find us too. Well, there's half our audience.
No. That was all of your audience.
Oh man,
I just can't do Android anymore. I couldn't do it. Like I enjoyed the Android phone for how they made it.
Not everybody's built for productivity. You know what I mean? Some people like to take it easy and be lazy. And
No, you're like, oh, something's not loading. Oh, I got a virus again on this Android. But it's never happened to me on my iPhone.
I actually never get viruses on my phone.
Meanwhile, there's like,
which is pretty surprising because I've looked at some pretty shit on my phone.
I could just see it's like a Windows keeps opening a tab. You're like, no.
No. Why are there 700 tabs open?
But
I don't know. They told me I could get a bigger penis if I clicked on it. What are they going to do?
Oh
not click. You're not going to not click on a bigger penis.
Not going to click on it. First off,
That's what I'm saying. No one's not going to click on a bigger penis.
Man.
Well, that's how the night's going to go, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. Oh, you know what? I saw a TikTok about. You played No Man's Sky, right? We played it together.
I play it all the time.
It was the guys were talking about simulation theory.
Oh yeah.
It was developed by 14 college students. It has 80 quadrillion planets and unlimited life forms, and the game never ends.
Yeah,
and they're talking about adding AI to it, and the same with like The Sims.
Yeah, inside of it.
Yeah, and it basically gives the life form. Jesus Christ, here we go. The life forms in the game consciousness. So we're basically creating us, and
then they're going to create a game that they're going to play in their sim. Console. You know, it's just it's
because think about it. Like they're going to ask who created them, why are they there? you know,
Yeah.
and their big bang will be like us turning a computer on.
That's
Like
exactly
that'll be the big bang of that. That'll be their big bang, their start. There's a lot of people that believe in simulation theory, and there's a lot of and like
I'm not
Neil
against
deGrasse
it.
Tyson's like 50-50 on it, like legit
I-
50-50 on it.
And then everything I've heard about it has always been from him. It's
The dude, I forget the guy's name. He's on TikTok all the time. He's a black dude, younger black dude.
I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm
I
talking
see him on LinkedIn.
He does a lot of
Like
Anunnaki
Aztec,
stuff. And,
Aztec. And,
yeah, a lot of like ancient history stuff. He's like a real smart dude. But he talks about it a lot. And he believes it. He's like, yeah, we're definitely in a simulation.
I could.
But if you think about it, like you think about the simulation theory, the thing that I think, okay, maybe we are, because it's happened to everybody to where like something bad happened to you, but that bad led to something good. You know what I mean? That you would have never got to unless you went through that bad. Like you know, you got fired from a job and like your next job was amazing. You know what I mean? Like you would have never got to that job. It's like everything is laid out for you. You know what I mean? Like if you're real religious, you call it, you know, fate or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it's God's plan working out. But if you're not, maybe it's simulation theory. Maybe we are in a simulation and someone is programming us to do these things and have these experiences.
I could totally see it.
I don't know why they would make you do the things that you do, but
I was gonna say something like, you know what? I don't want to get banned on YouTube again. So it's not gonna say that, but
oh man.
I seriously think we're like, I could totally believe that we're in a simulation. I'm more for a simulation than we're not. I think it's happening.
A lot of it makes sense, man. Like I don't know. It's hard for me to say that we are because it's so far fetched, and like if you use your super rational brain, like there's just no, you know, it's so far fetched. But you know, listen, there's a lot of things that happen in this world that we don't understand.
No one really knows what's outside of the Big Bang.
Well, and you know, we might be like the third layer of something. You know what I mean? Like we might be the Sims that something else created, and they put.
We're just an observer.
Yeah, they used AI on us, and you know, turned us into conscious beings, and here we are, just fucking things up. And
you're right. Like No Man's Sky, for instance, like they're going to create their
banned.
Yes. Before we get off, we're going to get banned. But I would say, like, they're creating they're going to create an AI that's also going to create another life form in a computer, and then it's just going to repeat and repeat and repeat.
Well, that's what that's what they're talking. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. They're going to. Yeah. It's going to, you know, who knows what level we are, right? Like maybe we're the first level of it, and then, you know, the Sims will be level 2, or you know, No Man's Sky will be level 2 or whatever.
Yeah,
but I don't know. There's a lot of people a lot of like real famous, smart people that believe that it's a possibility that you know it could happen, and I like it. I think
I like that. It's just like someone's looking at through a window monitor at us, and we're just the Sims character.
Yeah, you know. Oh shit! What happened? Oh god, I'm just doing bad things. I'm terrible with this computer stuff. Well, the movie The Matrix was like basically based on it's kind of simulation theory. You know what I mean?
I watched that 2 days ago. Love that.
Yeah, like, and in 1999, like I don't know how popular of a theory it was back then, but the movie was pretty popular. Like the idea of it was pretty popular, and for like people, oh yeah, and people that talk. You know what? I never really got into the later ones.
Oh,
but
God.
Like the first couple were fucking amazing.
So it was, first one's my favorite. Second one's fucking awesome. Third one, it's good. A lot of action.
I don't know if I ever saw the third one.
The fourth one that just came out recently, not recently, but the newest one, I would say it's more for the woke people in a way, but in a way it's not. I watched it once. I'm like, you know what? Didn't really like it. Watched it a second time. I'm like, you know what? Kind of liked it now. after watching it again to see how it happened and like how he created the game. You have to see
Right.
it. You haven't seen the last one, have you?
No.
Oh, dude, watch it. It'll answer a lot of questions too.
But people like Elon Musk, like they even believe that, it could be and they think that, and in the games that we play will be indistinguishable from reality. You know what I mean? Like no one will be able to, you won't be able to tell the difference between a video game and real life. And for somebody like Neil deGrasse Tyson to, give it a 50-50 chance, they can't find a strong argument against it.
Yeah.
I think when you get into maybe religious, if you're more religious, you probably find a way to argue it, but I don't know. What do you do with religion at that point, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, is our creator our God, or is it, you know what I mean? Like,
13-year-old that just booted us up on a computer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's the idea that we're living in a computer. You know what I mean? Like and every aspect of your life is artificial. Like every decision is made either predetermined or,
like
however. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, imagine you're playing Grand Theft Auto and the people in there are real. And like, this woman's like, why do you keep throwing me out of my car?
How many people I've killed in that game? I remember growing up playing that game. I would just get in a car and just run people over.
Well, yeah, that's what everybody does. Nobody plays that game. They just destroy shit.
That's exactly it. The new one coming out? Oh my god, dude! It takes place here.
Oh yeah. It's in South Florida.
I'm buying it just for that. Yeah, you can.
Well, you gotta play it.
You can go from Naples and Fort Myers to Miami.
It just passes your house. Like, hey,
you can go down to Key West too.
You're out in your front yard in your boxers while the cars fly by you.
Dude, the commercial was so funny in how they did it because it was such Florida people too. Like,
oh yeah,
like there's someone chasing an alligator. There's like, and it's just like people doing like Dodge Chargers doing donuts in the street. It's literally like Florida. They did it perfectly. I can't wait to actually see that game to see what it has and how it looks. I don't play those games anymore, but I'm gonna buy it just for that.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played Grand Theft Auto in years, but for that to play, your hometown, like that would be fucking cool.
I'm gonna fly up to Orlando. I'm gonna see it.
The thing about simulation theory is like, you look at a lot of ancient. This is one of the first things that was really developed in the West. Like, it's more of a Western philosophy. Yeah. It's more something like we came up with. And probably because, places like Zimbabwe don't have computers, but computers are a very
we just lost Zimbabwe,
which is weird because it's a really good market for us.
Yeah, shows like 4% people from Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe and Lithuania are really strong for us.
To Ethiopia.
But there's one computer in Ethiopia and everybody shares it,
and
it's just full of porn.
It's
at the library and it's just full of porn.
Dial up.
It's got
AOL.
Takes 45 minutes for the boobies to show up.
I would love to see a supercomputer though in person, like a massive one, like Google's. That's going to be it's like the smartest one. I think Google's probably up there. They've invested so much money into that. Imagine having a conversation with one like that smart, not like ChatGPT, but
you don't even need. I mean,
you don't know
if your phone's a supercomputer. At this point, like basically.
But I'm talking about AI.
Yeah.
But where they're going with that, because
a lot of the new, I think it's the new Samsung phones. They all have that Samsung AI stuff.
Yeah,
that's like, I don't know. You can do all kinds of things with your pictures and all kinds of weird shit. And I don't know.
I thought you were about to vomit right there for a second.
No, I had the hiccups, and then I don't know. I'm having a bad day, bro.
I know. I talked to you all day today.
I'm in a shitty mood. Now I can't stop hiccuping.
It's a nervous tick.
I don't know. Whoever's controlling my avatar, if you could knock this shit off, that'd be dope.
Deletes the code. No hiccup.
I'm just gonna start. I just disappeared, and we're gonna start over on this one. Beep beep.
Oh, man.
You're just sitting there like, what happened? I don't understand.
But I want to dive deep into that and see, like, not just the interviews, but I want to read about simulation to see. I know there's books on it, but I think that's going down.
So they say you may be able to escape the simulation by staying self-aware, achieving an abnormal amount, or simply asking for a way out. Even if you're in a simulation, you and your decisions matter. You would be and are totally unique and valid in who you are.
When you say that, I just feel like when you say that, like, oh, yeah, this guy's getting hit by a bus today.
Well,
And
yeah,
then
that's what happened right before.
Done for.
Yeah.
Done.
That sounds like some simulation, new age, self-help. You are important too. You matter.
Yep.
And then a bus just takes your
keep
fucking head
seeing
off.
those signs.
And a bus just fucking flattens you.
Oh man,
You're an
Crazy
idiot.
to think about. Now I want to watch the Matrix. I have to watch the second one. I watched the first one 2 days ago, but
I need to. I kind of want to watch the last one, but then I kind of don't.
watch the last one. Then you'll understand what happened.
I have a
you
lot
have
of
to watch
issues with like the woke nonsense.
Oh,
I think no. You know what? I did watch some of it. I watched to where they met in the deli or whatever. The chick
okay,
in
Trinity
Cameroon.
and Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they met in the
but
deli.
they met as real people,
Yeah.
and she doesn't remember who he is. But she
Right.
does, and it's because of
Something-
It was a game. It's so good, dude. When you watch it a second time, you understand it a little bit better. But
Yeah, it was supposed to be a video game or something, right? Wasn't that?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the whole idea?
it's a simulation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'd have to see what happens. Like, I don't want to give anything away, but
It's been out long enough. If they ain't watched it by now, fuck them. They ain't watching it.
I would watch it. It's worth it.
So, if we live in a simulation, do you think people that have like mental disorders and stuff like that are just a corrupt file or something? Like,
I had to do it.
Look at HU. Just
Like the
corrupt
people
this
that are like
file.
serial killers and fucking
Yeah, like yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I think
it's,
they're just
I was
they just
gonna
need to be
say
rebooted.
it's only a phone call away to ask, but
They just need to be rebooted.
no comment. Yeah, it's crazy. You think about so much when you think about simulation. It's I don't know. I don't get it. I want to get it better, but
Very distracted. Are we stuck in a simulation? From a physics standpoint, some theorists point to limits on our ability to probe reality at a microscopic scale as possible evidence that we are in a simulation. The quantized nature of fields and particles. There's a lot of big words in that. Never mind. I was going to try to. I can't make that sound. I can't make that work.
what's the next word? It's the. It's the.
Oh man, they need to be under. Even if humans make it to, they are unlikely to be interested in simulating their own ancestral past. And third, the probability that we are living in a simulation is close to one. Yeah, no, I don't know.
What happens like if we learn how to get into black holes? Do you get out of it?
Well, you probably not. You probably get ripped to shreds, don't you?
If they figure out a way to get through it, you would get.
Yeah, like-
you wouldn't get ripped to shreds, but you get strung out to be like spaghetti.
Well, yeah, you get ripped to shreds. That I would consider ripped to shreds. I mean, from your current state,
Yeah.
you will be shredded. That's how Neil deGrasse Tyson said he wants to die. If he knows he's going to die, he wants to go. He wants his body shot out into a black hole so he can report back for as long as he can. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
I'm like, you know what? My brother wants to be eaten by sharks just to go back into the food chain, which I guess kind of makes sense. I don't know.
It'd be terrifying.
I mean, you're gonna be dead. It's not like I'm. I'm not just gonna kick you off the boat and be like, "See you." Although that'd be pretty funny.
But that would be terrifying to do that, to get eaten by a shark.
Tom said, "You guys got to interview Dr. Melvin Vopson."
I would totally do that. What's up, Tom?
Hey, Todd, what's going on, buddy?
On simulation evidence.
Are you giving out cheat codes?
Todd?
Listen, you don't want the cheat codes we have. I mean, you might, but I don't know if it's going to benefit you in any way.
But I would definitely reach out to that guy because it'd be a fun one to pick someone's brain about it.
What is the end goal of simulation? Simulation can be used to predict the performance of an existing or planned system and to compare alternative solutions for a particular design problem. Another important goal of simulation is manufacturing systems is to quantify system performance. That's actually a good point. Like you could test all kinds of shit out in simulation theory, right? Like,
yeah,
if it doesn't work, you just erase the board and start over again.
Yep.
Like if Earth is this big giant project, we hit the nuke button a couple times. Yep. Yeah, we hit the nuke button a couple times. We're like, yeah, this isn't gonna work.
It's like the games. What was it? Sim City. Back then, you could just.
Oh yeah. You build.
I'm gonna add tornadoes. I'm gonna add UFOs.
Yes. I used to play that. I used to play that in like elementary school, dude.
Yeah, me too. I love that game, dude. You can create natural disasters. Just fucking. That's a fucking simulation right there for people. We're just watching people die. Oh man.
What I think happened when like a hurricane or something hits. Somebody's watching. We're like, watch this house, and it's gone.
Oh, and Tom, by the way, we have another hurricane coming next week on Wednesday.
Oh, God.
So
why is it always the day we got to do a show? It's always that it's Tuesday and Wednesday.
Last time
this year.
It was the same. Yeah.
Last
time. And they say it's gonna be like what is it? The pressure is 980, which is like Cat 4, Cat 5, and that's like right above us. Like
that's retarded.
So that means it's the same shit. But this one looks like it's either going to be like a direct hit or like I don't know.
They're waiting to see if it hits the Yucatan Peninsula. That's going to have a big bearing on it.
But it's going to be another shit show. Even if it gets close to us, just like the last one, dude. It was fucking close as hell, and we lost power for a couple days or a day or two.
Yeah,
fucking it sucked. I
think of the game we were. That's probably true. We think it's a game. I know we are. I don't know. We definitely are.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm just sick of them. Like it's not the storm itself. It's just being with no power. Like you're bored. Like
5 signs you are living in a simulation. People around you keep repeating themselves. People around you keep repeating themselves.
Oh fuck!
God damn. Doors intrigue you, but you're nervous to walk through them. I don't know why that
seems like a phobia at that point.
That's kind of a phobia. Your mood influences your surroundings. Oh, that's normal. Logic is broken. That happens every day.
I mean, we're in a simulation.
A sticky black substance is appearing as you're reading this. What? All right. That last one's
talking about.
I don't know. I think there's like a double meaning to that, but I'm not smart enough to get it.
Oh man.
A sticky black substance.
Talking about this, Tom, Ian, you tried watching The Dark. Tom, have you seen the show The Dark about time travel? It's probably, I think it is my favorite show of all time on Netflix.
You have to watch the show Evil on Netflix, bro. I'm telling you, it's so good.
I need to start it. I will.
The first 2 seasons are on Netflix. The second 2 seasons, the new seasons are on Paramount. Yeah. But
I'll watch that if you watch The Dark. The Dark is literally they are so specific and so accurate on how they did things with this show. It's, I mean, you have to watch it. It's a masterpiece.
I've never seen it. I have never seen a glitch or anything like that, but I do believe the world definitely is somebody's simulation. I have, Todd. I have
So-
seen video. You can actually find it's
Tom, it'll be one of your favorite shows, I think.
it's tough because of videos today, but you can find older videos of people like shit glitching out. Like if you just go on YouTube and just, I mean,
I've seen those videos. I have seen those. Like,
yeah,
um,
yeah.
there
Evil was
was,
great, man. I
like-
haven't started it. I'm just finishing the second season. Yeah, I'm like halfway through the second season.
all about.
I just
Four
found
Little
it the other
Shows.
night. It's so good.
Tom, you got to give that show a try. You'll love it. But yeah, like videos that we've seen, like you ever see the ones where airplanes are just sitting still? They're not moving.
Yeah, there's a show that's called Fact or Fiction. Like they show like different things like that. They talk about it, but they say that that's all about perspective, like where you see the plane from.
I see what
Like
you're
if you're
saying.
coming from like this.
Is it kind of like have you ever seen that one video where there's like it was in a river and the ice, it was all iced up, but when he was walking with it, it was standing still, but when he'd stop, it'd move really fast. You ever see that? It was like a weird,
Yeah, I've seen versions of that. Yeah,
I think it's kind of like that. It's your perspective or point of view from it of how it is.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying on that one.
Did you see? There's a one where a woman is standing at the back of her car with she's holding something, like she's getting groceries or something out, but she's holding like a broom or a stick or something. And people are commenting on it. Like people see her just standing there for like 5 minutes, like she doesn't move. And then it's like 5 minutes, and then she just starts moving again. And everybody's like freaking out, right? Because they don't know. They're like, "What the hell?" You know, it's
I
weird.
saw something
Like,
similar with that, but with chickens or pigeons. Was it? It was both.
chickens do weird shit.
They were all frozen completely. Someone was going up to them and trying to poke them. They wouldn't move. And then all of a
Really?
sudden they just fucking moved. I'll have to send you the video. Yeah. It was like really popular too. Like not that long ago. It's just another one. It's just weird how some things act like that or how it happens. They made it into like a reference to a game. It's funny.
5 levels. Oh, that's not. Stupid.
But I want to get to the next level.
the Mitch McConnell one. That's all
All things Mitch-
that was actually pretty funny. He just glitches out, bro. Like right in the middle of. you just see the elevator just going to the top floor, bro, waiting for the ding. I'm like, come on, dude. Like did my screen freeze? Like,
Yep.
oh man, getting old hell, bro. We're all gonna be there, I'm sure, but yeah, that's wild.
Maybe not
That
unless our consciousness gets put into computers.
That's a lot. I can't wait for that.
I would totally do it. I don't care what anyone says. I'd do it. I'm one of the first fuckers to do it.
What do you give up though? Like what?
You give up fucking feeling. You give up fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could program feeling.
The best way to like the example to see it is like, did you ever watch that movie Transcendence with Johnny Depp where he gets uploaded and he gets, what happens is in the beginning he gets shot with a bullet that was that had I don't know, some kind of chemical in it that gave him fucking cancer right away. I forgot, I can't think of it. It's stupid. He gets shot and he only has so much time to live, but he's really fucking smart, really wealthy, and he was building.
That's what it is, Tom. Beyond belief, fact or fiction.
Oh, okay.
There's another guy that does one too. It's a black dude.
On
It's
Netflix?
very close to. I think it's on. No, I think I found it on Discovery Plus. It's called Fact or Fiction or something like that. But it's a black dude, and he does like all these weird videos and stuff. Oh, that was a great one. He's nuts.
You got to watch that movie Transcendence. If you haven't seen it, watch that movie. It's he gets uploaded. Johnny Depp uploads himself to the internet and into his computer, and he goes like exactly what you'd think like you wouldn't want to happen. He goes bad and he starts fucking. He can do whatever he wants, and you got to.
Well, that's the question. Like, what can you do? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And he only wants more power, and he's on the internet, so he can go anywhere.
well,
Your phone, watch that movie. But
I gotta watch the government hearings on UFOs that were out.
oh
today.
yeah, did anyone else watch those today? I watched bits and pieces of them.
I saw bits and pieces of it, but I haven't really got into it. The truth is out there. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's a great show. It's like a 20-minute watch, super easy, but they just talk about random videos that people just send in.
That's
Some of the
actually-
stuff is,
that's
and
like-
they have like professionals come on and talk about it, and then they analyze the video. They send the video out to be analyzed, and like they do it like it's pretty cool.
That'd be fun to do a podcast like that. Get people to send random videos like that people take. It's pretty much doing a show, but doing it on podcast.
Yeah,
Should-
yeah. I gotta watch the. I wonder what they came out with on the UFO hearings today. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of nothing. A bunch of people saying, "Yep, we saw them," and then
Yeah.
a bunch of people going, "I don't know what you're talking about."
They all knew about it. That's basically it. They seen documents and
I saw something. They said they were collecting. They were collecting artifacts or something from them.
from the 1950s. Mhm.
Yeah.
And that they had multiple people get hurt by UAPs that they have.
Yeah.
And that the government's actually paying for them to stay home, and it's just disability and paying them off.
And they're talking about more and more like near collision, near accidents and stuff with them.
Oh yeah, they had to cancel exercises
Yeah.
because of that stuff was happening, which fucking
Well, the last time they had the government things, they were talking about the hearings. They were talking about they were actually including daily briefings in their daily briefings about UFOs. Like UFOs were included in the daily briefings.
watch out for them out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we saw
Like,
two of them over
another-
here, or
another day.
you know what I mean? Yeah, it's
The
wild,
fact
man.
is that they wouldn't shoot them down. You know what I mean? Unless they just can't catch them. They just see 'em.
Well,
Glimpses.
one I saw said that it was pulling between 1,000 and 3,000 G's,
It's not
which
even,
is
it's not even humanly possible to fucking.
well, I mean, we're not talking about humans. We're talking about
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
advanced alien race. Yeah, I mean that's not possible for us for sure. But
Oh yeah, for sure, Todd. Yeah, Matt, that quick, dude, and how fast that they can just stop, like just turn on a dime, complete.
the
90
thing
degree.
about it is the people that talk about them and come out are like they're real deal people, bro. They're pilots. They're like they're intelligent people.
I want to know
They're-
now, does it ruin their career saying something because of nowadays it's a little normal now to talk about it, or are they just throwing their whole career out?
I saw that time. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw that it dropped, and I actually
yeah.
almost started watching it last night. The
I did too.
Investigation Alien doc.
I want
George Knapp, he always has some really cool stuff.
I wouldn't mind watching that.
I want to figure out how you just go around a country and world and investigating UFOs and get paid for it. That's what I want to do.
I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah,
start that.
I'm gonna start that tonight. I think.
Yeah, like how do they get into that fucking situation to be like that? And then they all, some of them whistleblow, but
There's another show. It's on Netflix. They're like New York Abductions has something to do with New York abductions.
abductions
And like
in New
it's
York.
like the biggest abduction concentration in a town or an area or whatever. That one looks really good.
Told you to watch that 2 weeks ago.
I don't listen to you.
I know,
Duh.
but
You told me to watch it. I thought it just came out.
no, remember on our last one that I was talking about on 50 50 states, 50 UFOs.
Oh, well, I definitely want to listen to you.
Yeah, there's a couple episodes on that one.
Oh, well, then I'm gonna tell you. I want to go to Alaska. Let's just go to Alaska and find UFOs, bro. That's the answer. I'm telling you. If we're going to find them, it's going to be in Alaska.
Fucked up things. You'd see some fucked up things there.
Yeah, I would think so.
I'd want to stay like a week or two to fucking really. Well, if you're searching for something, not like 2 days.
You'd have to. I think we would have to stay way off the grid in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I hope we don't get killed by Bigfoot, but other than that, like
My word would be a bear, dude, or Bigfoot.
a bear would definitely be a problem. You gotta
They'll
go
rip
through.
you
Well,
up.
you
They'll
just
rip
go when
you
they're
apart.
hibernating.
Dude, they'll rip you apart while you're alive. At least like a cat would fucking kill you before it eats you. That thing will just tear at your fucking tendons and legs, fucking just going to town.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I wonder what the difference would be between the bears up there and like, we have like brown bear or black bear around
We have
here,
black bears,
but they're used to seeing people. You know what I mean? Like if you go far enough out in the Alaska wilderness, those bears haven't seen nobody. You know what I mean? Like there's a chance that bear's never seen a human being in their life.
Yeah, and the sheer size of it when it stands up tall, you're like, it's like 12 feet. You're like, fuck this.
Yeah, yeah.
One swipe would take your head off. Just
yeah, for sure. It would definitely fucking knock you out, and you would just.
I mean, I guess that's the way I'd want to go. Just fucking.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I'd rather
you're out there. Yeah, that's exactly it. But
I don't have to run. I don't have to be the fast. I just got to run faster than Tyler. That's all.
Never happened. I've been
all I gotta do is just,
every night.
All I gotta do is just trip him.
I mean, not gonna happen.
I'll shoot you in the leg. Like,
why would you do this?
Where? Didn't you guys? Wasn't two of you out here? I'm like, I ain't seen nobody else out here. I don't know what you're talking about.
But
I come back, and a bear's got you pinned down, and Bigfoot's just kicking your ass.
I would just put honey on your back every time, just a little bit at a time.
Why am I so sticky?
They'd go after you, not me.
Winnie the Pooh.
Put salmon in your backpack.
I went camping one time at where was it? Not the Peace River. Fish Eating Creek. And I went with Dominic, and they were putting the hot dogs under my tent, and the raccoons come out everywhere. Bacon spray. They make bacon. That'd be great.
That'd be hilarious. They do. They probably do.
Tyler would just be spraying the bacon spray in his mouth.
Probably.
I love it.
I'm not afraid.
So they would hide we would hide the hot dogs under each other's tents, and the raccoons in the middle of the night would just come out and start like ravaging around under your tent, rooting around trying to find the hot dog that we left under there.
I imagine it wasn't just one or two; it was like a bunch. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They want the food.
We go out. I was with my niece and my daughter, and my niece had to pee, and it was in the middle of the night, and they have like a little bathroom area, but it was, I don't know, like 100 yards away from where we were camping. So she's like, oh, I gotta go pee or whatever. So I'm like, all right. So we get out, we leave the tent and go out to the bathroom, and we're camping right by the water's edge, and there's nothing but like little lights on top of the water. And I'm like, man, that's weird. So I'm looking, and it's alligators, bro. There's like 100 of them just floating on top of the water, and the light, it's like the moon, is reflecting off their eyes, and you just see just 100 alligators. And I'm like, we were swimming in that water earlier.
Oh yeah, man. But the weird thing is, like, alligators don't really bite people.
You know what I mean? You would think there would be a lot more attacks than you hear of.
They're really like docile compared to,
especially down here.
If it was a crocodile, dude, that thing will just tear you apart. It doesn't matter.
I was driving home the other night from the medieval fair that they have in Sarasota, and I'm just cruising down the road, man, and there's an alligator just sunning himself on the side of the road. And I get kind of close to him, he takes off running. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
What about the one that we almost hit? Coming back from lobster diving?
Yeah. Coming back from the Keys.
Like 12 feet long. He's like taking up the whole road.
It is pitch black outside.
You can't see where we're at.
You can't see nothing, man. And all of a sudden, it looked like a couch was sitting on the side of the road. Yeah. That's what I honestly thought it was a couch. And yeah, it was great until it was 2 a.m. and a raccoon's under your tent.
Oh, yeah. Now they're having sex outside. They're just all having an orgy of raccoons.
Dude, I was camping years ago. We went to the Peace River, and I had you put your food in a cooler, right? Well, if you don't lock your cooler, they'll get into your cooler. Well, I didn't know that. So I heard a noise outside, so I stuck my head out the tent, and there's a raccoon in front of me, and he's not running away. He's like, I don't know, doing tricks and shit, or like I don't know what he's doing, but he's like looking at me and coming close and backing up and coming close and backing up.
I know.
I'm like, what is this guy doing? I hear a noise beside the tent. I look around the corner. There's 2 raccoons cleaning out my cooler, bro. Like straight cleaning out my cooler. And this motherfucker's like dancing with a top hat on and shit. I'm like, what the? And when he sees the other raccoons take off, he takes off running and he's gone.
They
like,
got the
you
food.
motherfucker.
He tricked you. A raccoon.
They stole all my food, and this guy's like dancing in front of my tent. Like,
That's exactly what happens.
I'm like, you bastard. They got me, bro. They wiped me out too. I'm like, man, sons of bitches.
They're smart, dude. The raccoons are smart.
We live in South Florida, so you got to watch out where you camp.
Oh yeah, I'd be
There's a
more
lot
worried
of
about a wild boar, dude. Those things are.
oh, man, boars are
aggressive.
nasty, bro.
Dude, yeah, and they're everywhere down here.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was totally a decoy.
Guaranteed.
100% a decoy.
Because they
'Cause
know
he was
they're
like-
not gonna attack them.
Out of one side of his eye, he's looking at the cooler, waiting for them to be done. And the other side, he's like looking at me, making sure I stay there.
Oh my god!
I'm like, this bastard.
He's like, show
I'm
teeth,
waiting-
show teeth.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to
Dude.
stand up like a cane and a top hat and start dancing. I'm like, this mother.
I would have had like a big fishing net and just scooped him up. I would have done
That's exactly it.
exactly. I know.
Now I'm gonna have a song stuck in my head the rest of the night.
I think the last time I
Thanks.
heard that song was at Spaceballs when the aliens dancing. Was that it?
in Spaceballs. Is it
Spaceballs?
in Spaceballs?
I think it was. But,
I love
was it?
Spaceballs.
Love that movie. I think
What was-
I'm
what-
right.
It might have been.
It had the top hat and everything when he's dancing.
Oh yeah, the baby.
Yeah.
I know what you're
It's
talking
the
about.
Same
the
thing.
baby.
He's
Yes,
singing the
yes,
same song. I haven't
Yeah.
heard that. I need to
You're
watch
right.
that movie. I haven't.
You're
seen it
right.
forever. Yeah.
You're right. That was he. That song was playing when the baby was dancing.
Yep. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh.
It is going to be
I
in my
went-
head now.
We went camp when we were camping. The time that we had. Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's. Oh man. The Schwartz be with you.
I need to watch that movie.
Love that movie. I think I own it somewhere. I'm sure I do.
Mm-hmm.
The Looney Tunes frog. Yeah, I remember the Looney Tunes frog.
Oh yeah.
What was Darth Vader's name in that movie? What's the guy's name? Dark Helmet or
No, it was
something Helmet.
I can't think of
Man, what the hell was his name? I thought it was like Dark Helmet or something.
it. I don't.
The Family Guy spoof of that movie is the funniest thing you'll ever see in your life.
Oh, I
Or just,
with the
or
light
just when it,
down.
yeah, just any Star Wars spoof with Family Guy in it is fucking so good.
I haven't seen one of the. I haven't seen the skit of that in I don't know how long.
Oh man, they did like 2, I think 1 hour specials. Family Guy did of of all the Star Wars movies.
They did
They
quite a few of them.
They find like a trash heap.
Chris-
They end up in a
Chris was,
trash heap.
Chris was Luke in that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They find a couch in a trash. They're trying to get the couch out of the trash heap. Oh man, I could watch that over and over again.
News Live just now. Yeah, I think they're going to be doing it for.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll be
It's gonna be
having all
all
kinds
over.
of. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to. It was on YouTube. I'm gonna have to watch it tomorrow. I did
Yeah.
go to one. It was just today. I know the last one was 2-day deal.
I only saw like 12 minutes of the last one, so I don't know how much more there was or how long.
I
it
watched
went on.
every second of the last one. It was fucking great.
The one today, it looked really fucking good, but I don't think they had as much evidence maybe from the last one or like a couple years ago, 2 years ago.
Well, everything that was coming out then was new.
New.
To the.
Yeah.
I mean, not to us, but to the American public. I guess you'd say. Hang on, we are not alone. Well, yes, I guess
I'm
that's
gonna
that.
agree.
We're not
Yeah.
alone.
I'm gonna agree.
I don't know how you could be alone. I don't know how anybody could think we were alone.
You
I
can't.
think there's just
Like-
too much. There's too much out there, isn't there? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not talking about like the videos. I mean, we did the 50 stage, 50 UFO stories. Like, there's just so many.
And that wasn't
UFO
even a
stories
sliver.
Yeah, there's just so
You know what I
much
mean?
out there, and now there's so much evidence coming out with like David Fravor and these pilots coming out and stuff. How do you? I don't know how anybody can think that we're alone. Maybe it's
90s.
not, the little green men that we think of, but there's certainly
Something.
shit out there. Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on what you look at too. Are we talking about aliens? Are we talking about cryptids? Are we talking about it could be so many different things that
Yeah.
it's a lot. There's a lot. But
I want to find a skinwalker.
oh yeah, that I remember the last name on that. I was watching that when he was talking.
Oh,
He said a lot of shit.
did he? I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I gotta watch the replay of it. That stuff's so interesting to me, and it's not just UFO stuff that's interesting to me. It's the people that are interviewing them, like the Congress people.
Yeah.
It's their reaction to it. You know what I mean? Because they got to try to stay like. I feel like they're trying to keep it like nonchalant, whatever. But some of the shit you hear, if I was interviewing them, it'd be a whole different interview.
Oh, that and like you're right. They're keeping it very nonchalant on all like when they're, hearing it or how they take it in. I guess like maybe not to freak people out or you know what I mean. It's like, but all the real ones know like fucking knew it. And then there's the people that are church going that they don't believe in it. It's all hoax.
Yeah, I was watching something. I think we talked about it one time before about like the real reason they won't let some of this stuff come out is because of the fact that they've been letting these companies like Boeing and companies like have these UFOs and like basically have a government contract on Area 51 and stuff like that. And
I heard that.
And they think that a lot of the little companies that went out of business that weren't able to bid for those government contracts would all sue the government, and it'd be worth billions and billions of dollars because trillions of dollars even. Think about how many small space, space companies have gone out of business, but if they had the opportunity to get a hold about, the contractors, the contracts, the government contracts,
and
like
how
that's unlimited money, bro. If you got a government contract, you're just writing your own check. Like we don't keep track of nothing. Like you can write a check for whatever you want, bro. Nobody questions shit.
And it doesn't matter. It's terrible at math.
Yeah.
So,
and they can't really fuck with you because if it is true and you do have these things, all you gotta do is just release it to the public. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they gonna do?
I did hear that about Boeing.
But they're worried about like that's one of the big things, the contractors getting sued and just it would be worth trillions of dollars at this point. Because think of how many of them have gone out of business, I'd say and there's a lot of little I was surprised how many like small space like these companies there are, man. There's one like on the way to Arcadia when I drove by, there's some space. I don't know what they do exactly, but
maybe might make microchips or something like that.
Yeah, but it's all it's all space related stuff, and like those little tiny companies. Yeah, Robert Bigelow is a great example.
Yeah,
the guy that made the billionaire, and that's that's where he made his money. I mean, he owned Skinwalker Ranch for how many years? A lot of years, and the government ran tests out there. They funded a lot of that shit. They used his space company to do it.
It's insane, dude.
And then he sold it. I would have never sold it. I would have kept that.
I wouldn't have either. I don't know why he would have.
Oh man, that's my dream. Skinwalker Ranch.
At least we can make it to the outskirts. If not, maybe one day get inside there.
I'm jumping the fence. We just immediately get shot.
It's the night that they're doing night vision goggles. Is that two Bigfoots? Just us trying to creep through the woods. That's all they see.
I'll dress up like a skinwalker to get on there. I don't know.
Get the 22. Fuck. Fuck. Yep. That's exactly what would happen.
But yeah, that's a great example. Like Bigelow made a lot of money from doing the shit that he was doing with the space, with space, and a lot of little companies never made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But maybe they could have if they would have got. And Boeing is one of the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah. They are. They're massive, dude. They. I think it's.
Todd, you might be right. I thought about that too. Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
idea of a portal out there is so. It sounds crazy when you say it, but like when you watch the show and see the shit that they do and the things that they find,
And things
it
that
almost
happen.
kind of fits, man. Like
Yeah.
it almost kind of fits.
There's too many weird things that happen on that land. Like
And there's
there's
certain
no
areas,
coincidence.
and I think about this a lot when I think about like paranormal stuff. You know, you see like one house that's like super haunted, and the one next door doesn't have any activity. You know what I mean? Like, is there a portal there? You know what I mean? Is there a portal in that house? Is there a reason that house is so haunted? Or, you know, like I think about this a lot because it doesn't make sense. You know, I don't know. I think ghosts can go anywhere they want. Like, I don't know why they got to stay in one house.
I always, ever since we've always started talking about this in the podcast and the same with Tom, I always think now like how like if people see ghosts at the same time, are you a ghost to them? You know what I mean?
Well, that's
are
what
you
I
at
was
the
talking
in
about.
between? Are you guys both at the in between of that energy that
Yeah.
they're just as freaked out? You don't know. Like that's a weird thing to think
Like
about.
they see you walk around in your underwear in your
Yeah.
kitchen too. They're like, "What the
Exactly.
fuck's in my kitchen?"
Why is he
And
eating
it's
cheese at 3 a.m.?
And it's Tyler with his ding ding out getting a glass of milk. Like,
Exactly. I hate milk. I don't drink milk. Hate milk.
How many Snickers bars can he eat at night?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just Tyler constantly in the refrigerator.
But it's weird to think about that way because it's like, is there
See, I
something
think
there?
about that all the time. Are we, are ghosts not really ghosts, but they're just in another dimension, and
Yeah, exactly.
and our dimensions get so close together
They
that we
intertwine a little
bleed
bit.
through. You know, right? We bleed through. I need to find somebody a lot smarter than me about ghosts and ask them.
It'd be a cool
That's-
book to. It'd be a cool book to be like a book to write about like that, as in you accidentally get to the other side. Be kind of cool. Be a ghost.
Yeah.
You know?
You're right. I mean, there may be rules that we don't understand.
Yeah.
That would make sense. But I would think they would stay near a portal if that's how they, if they can come in and out willingly. You'd want to stay close to be able to get out of Dodge if they have to. Like the Ghostbusters show up and start blasting you. You got to go. Get the fuck out of there.
So true.
I don't know. I think about that all the time. That's one of my big questions that I have for like ghost people that yeah, I mean that's what they say. A lot of it is all energy. You know what I mean? Like a ghost is just supposedly pure energy, so you need that energy source. So that would make sense. I don't know. If I was a ghost, I'd be going all kinds of places. Probably in the girl's bathroom, but
Pervert.
Pervert.
But imagine it like the Hadron Collider. How much energy that is.
Yeah, I wonder what yeah, shit like that.
That's
Like
a lot. What they're doing by crashing fucking atoms together.
right. At the speed and the which they're doing it, like it's crazy to think what they can do. But
and how they figured out to do that.
There's a conspiracy theory that when they turned on the collider, that it ended the world as we know it, and it ripped us into another dimension.
Yeah.
So we're in a whole different dimension than we were. That comes into place when they talk about like the Mandela effect.
Yeah, exactly.
You think you saw something, or
like the Fruit of Looms fucking
yeah,
symbol.
exactly.
It could be anything.
Or Sinbad being in the genie movie or whatever.
I swear I saw it.
Yeah. So they think that, well, conspiracy theorists believe that has because it's trying to grow like Ghostbusters. I like it. I love the Pillsbury Doughboy. Oh, the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy. He's one of my favorite.
Dude, it's so funny when they're small.
Oh, then the new one when there's like 100 of them, they're really small.
Dude, even at Halloween Horror Nights, dude, they had it perfect, dude. When they were
Yeah,
stationed everywhere.
Yes.
Awesome. Dude, it was so cool how they did it.
But that is awesome.
That'd be a cool one to talk about, the Hadron Collider.
We've talked about it a little bit before.
But and Mandela effect. It's a
the
real
Mandela
thing.
Like that is, I swear I've seen I've seen these things, that people talk about, and like the fruit of like the.
I
Fruit
know
of
I've
the
seen.
Loom.
I know I've seen it, and I think someone found like a shirt at the thrift store that had
Yeah.
one. I think I've seen a post about it.
I'm telling you, there's no way all these people have the same memory. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you'd have to have like a mass delusion. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that's possible, I guess, but I don't know. That's like, I think Sinbad was in that movie. I'm
swear to
telling
God,
you.
he was. I swear to God.
Like they all seem legit. But imagine that, like they just turned on a collider and like we just got ripped into a whole nother dimension and time and space, and we don't even know. Like it was just seamless.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Instant, just fucking.
Todd, I'm telling you, they did, man. I'm telling you, they had the commercials. I seen they had the horn of plenty or whatever the hell they call it. That thing that you know what I mean. I'm telling you, but people say no.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it happened.
That'd be a fun one to get lost into. I would like that. We haven't talked about that one in a long time. I want to look at like actual facts up about it.
Yeah, the horn of plenty. I'm telling you, man, it was a real thing.
Supposedly never happened. So you can look at
it.
But
it was when I was little. Like I remember, in the 80s, like the early 80s or whatever.
You'd have like underwear. You'd have fucking shorts that had it.
Because I always wore those tighty whities when I was little, and they always had the little horn thing on them.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's a real thing. The goddamn collider took us out, bro. It killed everybody and sucked us all into a different dimension.
I can't remember any of the other ones.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. I know
there's a lot of obscure ones that are kind of cool. I remember looking into. We'll have to find something and talk about it.
Maybe you ever see that Berenstain Bears one where the guy walks through a fucking room?
That's another one. Yeah, that's another one where it was Berenstain and then Berenstain.
And it's like he doesn't stop the video, and it's like an old cell phone or whatever, and he goes through and back and forth, and it changes.
I'm telling you, it's there's all those little things, man.
Gaslighters.
Wild thing, gaslighters. Lie to me.
Nuts.
All right. Want to do it?
There was a lot of randomness today. I liked it.
Randomness.
That was fun. Get lost in those subjects.
I'm going to go stand in front of the collider and see if I get sucked in somewhere. I want to go somewhere cool this time because this place sucks. I don't know what universe you brought us into, but you took a wrong turn because this place sucks. Oh, man.
But anyone watching, watch The Dark. You guys will love it.
Watch Evil. Trust me.
The Dark.
The Dark. Evil's the way to go.
No. If you want something that's so in depth with time travel, The Dark. Can we just beat you there?
I just can't really. I don't know. All right. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks for checking us out. Todd, thanks for hanging out. Tom, thanks for hanging out. We will see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Oracle Talk Radio Network. The Nun is a great movie. I love The
Nun. Oh, yeah.
The Nun is the best. Oh, yeah.
Good night, guys.
All right. We will see you guys next week. Check us out. We got some new shows on the network. If you're looking for Beyond the Radar, it is going to be on Friday nights at 9 o'clock now. We got, I don't think it's starting tonight. Naughty Numerology. I'm not in the numbers, but put the word naughty in front of anything and I'm in. So check them out. They will be on right after we are next week, I believe. And we got some other new shows starting up. Strange Reality starts tonight at 9 o'clock.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mystic Whispers is on after that. And we got a lot of good stuff going on in this network. So check us out. Until next week, we're out of here. Later.
See ya.